Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Movin' Right Along, a Muppet movie podcast brought to you by toughpigs.com. It's the podcast where we watch the Muppet Christmas Carol 2 minutes at a time and talk about it a lot. I'm your host, Anthony Strand.
And I'm your other host, Ryan Rowe.
And joining us today, we have a return guest, my favorite guest.
Wow.
Who is it?
It's your wife! Hi! I'm Roz Strand!
Hey, it's Roz. Hey,
Also,
everyone. Welcome back.
Former guest host.
That's true.
Got a new crown on my head.
Is that
Former guest host.
Is that you're the former guest host?
The only
Yes.
person who can say that. And thanks for filling in for me that episode when I couldn't make it.
Absolutely. And actually, it did work out because having a younger host, such as my wonderful niece Alina.
You mean a guest?
The guest, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
younger. Also a younger host, but whatever. But a younger guest with Alina, it was really nice because it was just like just family talking and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
so that was really fun. But we missed you, Ryan.
Oh, well, thanks. It was fun to listen to.
But I'll let the record show that you and I are in the same grade. So
We are in the same
we're
grade.
in the same grade. So I don't
Yeah.
know if class of 03.
Okay.
And what are we talking about today? We are talking about minutes 63 and 64 of the Muppet Christmas Carol. In these minutes, the Cratchit family finishes singing Bless Us All, and Scrooge finds room in his heart for love.
Yeah, he's getting
I'm
there.
so excited.
So the first 80 seconds of this clip are the end of the song Bless Us All.
Best song.
This is why you wanted to come on. This was your pick.
Yeah,
for this whole movie.
I needed to catch a piece of this.
Why?
Because this is the best song in the movie. This is my favorite song.
Yeah, but
This
why
is-
though?
Well, because it's just like it's directions on how to live your life being sung to you by Robin and his family.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole family
That
chimes
way
in.
you're actually paying attention. Yes, it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
That's true. So I wasn't going to go through the song line by line here. I mean, we talked about it last time, but we have Robin singing it with the rest of his family, Kermit and Piggy and Bettina and Belinda and my guy, Peter Cratchit.
Mm-hmm.
They're all singing. And so I just wanted to ask everyone, I'll start with you, Roz. What are some of your favorite lines in the song?
Slow to anger and catch us when we fall.
Let us run from anger.
Yeah, run from anger and catch us when we fall. That helps me so much because, like, you're gonna fail. You're going to fall. And that is expected. And that's okay.
Yeah.
We're praying to be caught. We're hoping our family will catch us. We're hoping if you have faith in something, that your faith will catch you. But you are going to fall. And that always comforts me because, I get angry.
Sure.
I fail. And
Everyone
that's
does.
okay. Everyone does.
Yeah. How about you, Ryan? What are your favorite lines in the
Yeah,
song?
those are actually the lines that I wrote down to single out. So yeah, Roz got there first. But yeah, there's just something, it's like we talked about last week. The song is so sweet and so sincere. And as we discussed, and as in fact Paul Williams discussed, it's really like a prayer, and it's one of the most spiritual. And people always talk about the Muppets have to have heart and everything, and this is it doesn't get much more heart than this scene. So
It's true.
Can I stop and take a moment to say how sweet Paul Williams is?
Sure.
yeah,
That guy is just like, he's just a walking Valentine of a person. He's so sweet. He's so adorable. And he was so kind. Got to just say hi to him.
When we recorded our episode, you
Yes.
came down. Yeah.
Yes.
Told him how much you love Bugsy Malone.
How much I love Bugsy
I
Malone.
still haven't watched that. I gotta
Oh,
that.
you gotta go do
I
it.
know.
Do that after this podcast. I'll watch it with you. And he was just so genuine, and I'm just really grateful to him for writing this song and for writing so many other songs. So
Yeah,
Paul Williams, I don't know that you listen to this podcast that you were a guest on, but if you do, we all love you.
Yeah, it's true. We do.
Yeah.
But so a couple other lines that I wrote down. One that I really love is "Teach us in our dreams," which feels like such a Fraggle Rock lyric to me.
oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
especially like because this, I don't remember. Does Robin say that? No, Kermit says it.
Yeah.
Wembley says it, right? Kermit. Not go.
Yes,
Not
not
go.
Go-Go.
Wembley.
Rambling Ones.
But I just love that's how we learned, right? We take a nap and then in our dreams we learn a lesson.
Yeah, what is there is an episode of Fraggle Rock. It's one of the side bottom episodes where they all meet up in their dreams.
They can all put their heads together and share dreams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is also in the Dark Crystal. It's like the most common thing between the Dark Crystal and Fraggle Rock is that they can share
interesting.
dreams. They call it dream fasting in Dark Crystal Age of Resistance.
Right. Of course they do.
Yeah, I don't remember.
They just have to make it that much grittier
than
Fraggle Rock.
I guess so, but what if Boober and Deet shared a dream? That would rule. Let's write that fanfic.
Yeah.
A lot of people would love that.
I'm writing it. Okay. But another one is Bless Us All with playful years, with noisy games and joyful tears.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's such a good family one.
Yeah.
That's what you do at Christmas, you know?
That hits you right in the family heart. It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially the joyful tears. Like, it just brings to mind all the things that our kids, but okay, I'm going to admit it, particularly Miles, has done that were like, wow, I wish that you hadn't have done it, but that was so funny.
Yeah, that's classic Miles. He's a little trickster.
Yeah, and I definitely had joyful tears whenever I found his half scale drawing of himself on his wall behind his chair.
Yeah. Yeah, he did it.
It's a very accurate likeness, I think.
It does. It's a line drawing. To be clear, this is a line drawing that our 4-year-old made. It's not like a detailed sketch of his face.
Yeah, but those were joyful tears. Every time we found him and his cousin in a bathtub with most of the soap drained.
Those dudes love taking baths together.
They just love it. You know, that's joyful tears because, oh man, he has wasted so much soap.
It's true.
But it's so cute. So it's just, you gotta laugh.
Yeah.
You gotta be playful. You gotta play into it, and then just really hope that by the time that they are more like 6 or 7, that they stop trying to take baths together all the time.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. And I think sentiments like this sort of you perceive them differently when you go around from being a child essentially to then being an adult and then having other children in your family in your life. Because when you say noisy games in that context, I'm just thinking, and I don't know if my brother and sister still listen to this podcast regularly, but a few Christmases ago, I believe my sister gave my nephew, who's my brother's son, this game or toy, I don't even know what to call it, but it's this sort of fluffy cracked egg with a chicken popping out of it. And the real purpose of the game is you're supposed to throw it around and try not to crack the chicken's egg. But of course the kids immediately started throwing it around as hard as they could so they could hear the noises that it makes. So that entire Christmas, everyone was going around going, "You cracked my egg." That was a noisy game that brought joyful tears.
That actually brings to mind a present that you gave me once, Ryan.
Oh.
Which was a stuffed teddy bear that said "musical bear." Do you remember this?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You mailed it to me. It was a little tiny stuffed teddy bear that said "musical bear," but when you squeezed it, it did not play music.
It was not music.
It went. I love you.
You sent that to me?
Yeah.
I forgot about that. We tortured each other with that bear for years.
Just like at the least opportune moment, it'd be like we'd try to talk about something serious. I love you.
Oh, and I loved hiding it in places where you would have to sit on it so that it would just like it would just shoot off and you didn't know where it was.
I actually don't remember where I got that, but I'm glad that it brought you so much joy.
Yeah, totally we definitely used it till it died.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the thing. It stopped working.
At last, I knew Last I knew, the "you cracked my egg" chicken egg was still in working condition, but Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And I know the listeners will have similar stories about similar silly toys and games. So let's hear them.
Yeah, please share them for sure. And then the song ends with, "We reach for you and we stand tall. And in our prayers and dreams, we ask you, bless us all." And Robin gets to sing that whole line.
Yeah.
And it's so good. And he's such a good little buddy.
Oh, and the way that Robin plays it is just like his voice almost cracks, but he just has to get this out. Even though he's so tired, and he's just desperate to stand tall, and he feels tall whenever he sings this song. I know that feeling.
Sure,
I'm 5'1". Every time I sing this song, I feel at least 5'3". But yeah, he just reaches for it, and you get that slight crack, but not like comical and not ridiculous, and it's a beautiful ending.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of you singing this song, wasn't there a story you wanted to tell about that?
Yeah. Well, on your first podcast with the Muppet Movie, I sang I'm going to go back there someday to Iris whenever she was first born. And bless us all is what I sang to Miles whenever he was first born.
That's true. I remember
so because I chose, those are the two most meaningful songs in my life, and these were the two most meaningful moments in my life, so I had to sing it.
Wow.
So
and so you had chosen both of those songs in advance.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought really, really hard about what the first song that my babies were going to hear whenever they were out in the world.
Yeah.
Because I sang to them all the time in utero.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I sing all the time anyway. So,
right. It's true.
So it's just going to come out, but that's like random stupid stuff. I'm just like singing about what the laundry is doing. Nobody cares. So the first song that they actually hear with their ears out in the real world was very, very important to me. And it doesn't matter who else was there in those moments, then, bless us all. And that was really, I really wanted that because I think about it and I listen to it and it helps me in life. And that's what I had hoped for Miles too. That he would have that. And now it turns out that he's so tiny and cute like Robin. So it even it matched. He is a tiny dude.
Yeah.
That's true. Just like Tiny Tim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we call Miles, a tiny dude.
Yeah, we do.
Tiny Miles.
Tiny Miles.
Mini Miles.
Mm-hmm.
Mini Miles. For the record, I thought that the first thing we said to our kids should have been Beggon, Red Flips, and Bert.
No, that's what you get on a t-shirt.
I wish.
If we had permission, that's what you would get on a t-shirt.
I want it so bad.
Have we talked about this on the podcast before? We can explain it briefly.
I don't think we ever have. No.
Now everybody is completely confused.
So
that's why I think we should explain it.
Well, but I think that every Muppet fan their life would be better if they go find the season 44 episode of Sesame Street where Snuffy is working at Hooper's store, serving breakfast to zoo animals on a field trip with their zookeeper, Audra McDonald. And in order to remember the order that the zoo animals have made, Snuffy comes up with a strategy where his code names for their orders are Beggon, which is bacon and eggs, Red Flips, which is pancakes with raspberries in them because raspberries are red and pancakes are flipped and monkeys do flips, and Bert, because one of them orders oatmeal and Bert likes oatmeal, so oatmeal is just Bert.
Yeah.
Snuffy teaching mnemonic devices is the best moment in history.
Well, what's so great about it is that this system is completely impenetrable. Like no child is going to learn anything useful from
it works for Snuffy.
Eggs for the tiger, it's Beggon, and the tiger stripes kind of look like bacon. Like it's nonsense. It's complete nonsense. Anyway, it's my favorite episode of Sesame Street.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's all.
Yes.
I guess strategy was the word of the day, and
strategy was. It's that era where it starts with Murray Monster being like,
What's the word on the
street? Strategy.
Oh.
They probably decided that mnemonic was not a good word for kids. Like they couldn't learn that one.
Right.
This is what preschool is like now. It's really, I teach early childhood special ed, and I was in a class today that I'm not the lead teacher in that class, but 3 of the words on their like vocab words in a pre-K classroom were commotion.
They're making one.
Commotion, sporadic.
Huh.
And then what was the other? Well, I can't remember the other one, but those were new vocab terms.
Yeah, but say them like Joey Mazzarino. See if
I cannot say them like Joey Mazzarino.
Okay.
That's not an invitation anybody wants to hear.
Oh no, I just did it.
No. Yeah, you can.
What's the word on the street?
Good for
sporadic.
you. I'm so proud of you. You just learned a 4-year-old word.
You want to be ovejita?
I do love ovejita.
Okay.
Te quiero, ovejita.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what else happens in this movie? Muppet Christmas Carol. Actually, this is sad because after the song, Tiny Tim starts to cough.
Yes.
And then
and all coughs are fatal in movies.
That's true. That's true. But what's great about this one is we get this remarkable moment where we just watch Michael Caine's face as Robin the Frog coughs to as like a symptom cough. And it's just like really sells how much Scrooge is starting to change and also how sad it is that Robin the Frog is dying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we kind of, or for me anyway, kind of pinpointed the moment where Scrooge really, really, truly gets that he screwed up his life was when he watched Belle break up with his younger self. I think this is the moment where he really decides like, oh, I have to, if there's anything I can do to change things, this is what I have to do. Like I have to do something to improve the world around me, starting with the Cratchit family.
Yeah, I think I agree with you on that. I think that this is the moment where it becomes outside of himself. Like he doesn't have to save himself because he's made mistakes. He has to save himself because he can save others.
Yeah.
And
he wants to.
And he wants to.
Right. And he shows that he wants to by asking the spirit if Tiny Tim will live. And what's shocking here is that Christmas Present is all of a sudden gray-haired. Like earlier in this scene, he looked the same as he has so far.
Yeah, and he had kind of wandered out of the frame, which just kind of, you don't really think about it in the moment, but then when the camera goes back to him, he's now gray-haired. I've
actually noticed that several times, not just this particular viewing for the podcast, but I've noticed whenever the Ghost of Christmas Present leaves Scrooge. Because I always thought that was very intentional, that you can actually see the ghost walking away for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that it's because you want, that's another moment where Scrooge needs to feel alone.
Sure.
Scrooge needs to realize he's opposite of this loving family that despite all of their difficulties, they've got medical issues, they've got work issues, they've got a lot of kids, they've got very little money, a lot of things that a lot of people can relate to nowadays. Scrooge, on the opposite, his issue is that he's alone.
Yeah.
And he has money. And he never felt like that was an issue. He liked it. Darkness was cheap, and Scrooge liked cheap things.
Yep.
Being single is a lot cheaper than having a family. So
that's true.
Huy vey. And so getting to see him be alone, with all of his affluence, but reflect on this family that has so much more because they have each other is a really significant moment brought about by Robin singing and the Ghost of Christmas Present letting him be alone for a minute.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And here I was just thinking that this was a purely practical decision to get the ghost out of the frame for a minute while they switched him out for the gray-haired one. But I like your interpretation much more.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm a Watsonian. I believe that everything on the screen is real.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true, you do. what else? What happens next in this one? Have we talked about Watsonian versus Doyleist on this podcast? We have, right?
It's probably been a while. If you want to give a very brief.
So
I try to say Watsonian at least 4 times a day for my health.
That makes sense. So it's a concept that comes up a lot in discussions of fiction, not always given this name. A Watsonian is someone who believes that the Sherlock Holmes stories were written by Dr. John Watson, who wants to take everything in universe. What's on the screen, what's on the page, that's what matters. A Doyleist is someone who believes that the Sherlock Holmes stories were written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Right.
Who thinks about what went into the creation of the show or the book or the movie. And sometimes those two different viewpoints caused very different reactions to things, right? Because you guys just demonstrated.
Yes.
Yeah, where a Doyleist might say, "Oh, why did that happen?" It's because Doyle forgot to put this detail in the story. But a Watsonian would be like, "Why did this happen?" Oh, it's just because Holmes was in a weird mood, or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Watson was distracted by his wife being gone. That's why this happened.
Yeah, right. Yeah. We should add that you're a big Sherlock Holmes fan. You love those stories. You read the stories.
I do, and not just because I like the term Watsonian. I really do like Sherlock.
You love that guy.
Stories, yeah.
But anyways, so Christmas present now. He's gray-haired. Scrooge says, "Will Tiny Tim live?" Christmas present says, "That is the future. My realm is the present.
Mm-hmm.
However, I see a vacant seat by the chimney corner and a crutch without an owner. If these shadows remain unaltered," and then we cut to Tiny Tim looking around, just like being an innocent little boy, which is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I believe the child will die, he says, right? And
oh God, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's so oh.
And then can I open the old curiosity shop real quick?
Yes, open the old curiosity shop.
So this is mostly out of the book, right? He asks if Tiny Tim will live. I see a vacant seat in the poor chimney corner and a crutch without an owner, carefully preserved. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die. That's in the book.
The line about the empty crutch, I've definitely heard in other adaptations.
Right, yeah. But what's not in the book is "That's the future, my realm is the present." Jerry Juhl added that.
Oh.
That is Jerry Juhl, trying to make sense of why Christmas present is talking about the future at all.
Oh, yeah, right. He can tell him a little, he can hint at it, but he can't show him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the book, he does not say "my realm is the present." He's just like, "Yeah, I see this stuff. I'm looking at it."
Jerry Juhl improving on Dickens.
Once again.
Yeah.
It is so impressive. He just merges it in,
over and over.
Yeah.
Man, like wallpaper without a seam.
You guys ever heard about the Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay?
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Juhl should have been nominated for it. For
That's
this movie.
Yeah. If they had really been paying attention. Are you looking up now who was nominated that year?
I'm looking up. I'm guessing that A Few Good Men won, if I had to guess.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going to look it up, though.
I've never really understood adapted screenplay, but now, given this example, that's actually impressive.
There's a skill to it for sure, yeah.
Yeah, let's see here.
It's all not right. Just like...
Well, I don't think about the Oscars as much as you two do.
I love them. I'm crazy about them.
I know.
Right.
Not a lot of people think about them as much as we do.
Best screenplay based on previously produced or published material. The winner that year was actually Howard's End, the Merchant Ivory.
Boo! Should have been this.
The other nominees were Enchanted April, don't know what that is, The Player, the Robert Altman movie, A River Runs Through It, and Scent of a Woman.
Howard's End, that feels like such an obvious, of course that's the kind of thing that's going to win an Oscar.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The voters are suckers for that kind of thing.
Well, anyways, they didn't nominate Jerry Juhl, even though they should have.
They should have.
And then...
I want retribution.
Give Jerry Juhl a posthumous honorary Oscar.
Yes.
That'd be great.
That'd be great. I'm all for it.
Why not? They give out hundreds of those.
Hundreds? Yeah, okay.
I really don't follow the Oscars.
I know you don't. But anyways, then, having said, "I believe the child will die," the Ghost of Christmas Present then says, "And what then? If he's going to die, he better do it and decrease the surplus population."
Ooh,
he got him.
Sick bird.
Which is straight out of the book. And Scrooge feels terrible here. He just looked at him and says, "Oh, spirit," in this one, which is such a change. Ryan, we've discussed the George C. Scott movie recently, because that has the opposite, where George C. Scott is just kind of like, you got me. Like, he's just like, you'd use my own words against me, spirit. And he has this like annoyed smile.
He's a little more indignant there.
Good one. You know?
Okay, yeah.
It breaks Michael
Yeah,
Caine.
and Michael Caine is this is like we've said, this is where he decides to become a nice boy.
It renders him speechless.
Yeah.
And it should.
And that's why it's a good thing that this, as we've alluded to earlier in a previous episode, it's a good thing that this isn't actually the present. It's the very, very near future, because now he has a chance to change all this. Like, because Scrooge is nice tomorrow morning, like the rest of the future is going to be different.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyways, that's the end. That is actually the end of this clip, is with Scrooge saying, "Oh, spirit." No, that's not true. Gonzo starts to say, "As the Cratchit family," and then we're done. That's the last words we hear are Gonzo saying, "As the Cratchit family." And they are, of course, going to play the "You Cracked My Egg" game.
As the Cratchit family tossed the egg around, the sound of "You cracked my egg" was heard all around London.
And it's my turn to crack the egg. As Bettina launches it and it hits Peter, knocking him into the roast goose.
That's awesome. That's great. I'm all for it.
Yep.
All right. So that's the end. Any other thoughts about these 2 minutes before we close? Roz?
If Gonzo saw that game, he would be very, very conflicted because he loves chicken.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. But he also loves like
about the 2 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, about the 2 minutes.
Is that it?
No, just this is a beautiful song, and I think that it should be incorporated into other movies and media. I really wish that. I think that this song could be an absolute classic Christmas carol.
Sure.
Outside of this movie, I think, and honestly, it's not even just Christmas.
As I said, they don't really talk about Christmas.
I kind of want to sing this at church.
You could.
I know.
Oh, you absolutely could. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to sing this at significant moments in life. And I want more people to sing it. And I wanted us all to come together, like who's down in Whoville, hold hands and sing this together.
Sing this together.
That's all I want, across the world, if we could.
Yeah.
You think that's possible?
I think that Christmas Day is in our grasp, so long as we have hands to clasp.
Yes.
So then we could.
We've got a power medley going on with this song at its heart.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this should happen. If anybody ever wants to come around Christmas time, come up to Minnesota. Let's all hold hands. It is really cold up here, and you'll all warm up, and your heart will warm while singing this song.
Sure.
That sounds great.
All right, Ryan, any other thoughts before we close?
No, I didn't have any notes, but you just inspired me to look and see if there are any covers of this song on YouTube, and there actually are a few. One of them looks like probably an actual professional musician's album. There's somebody named Mandy Dixon who did this song.
Good on for you, Mandy.
An album called Light My Way Home, and then there's an acoustic cover. There's a guy playing the guitar, playing the song. There's an instrumental piano cover, and another one or two as I scroll through. So yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to some of those after this.
Yeah,
fire them up.
Yeah. Nice song. I'm
really excited for that. I want to hear it in other movies. I want to hear it playing in Target. You know. I want this around more.
Sure. Yeah.
I've heard One More Sleep, the one from the movie. I've heard that at the Disney store, but yeah, let's hear this one at Target.
That makes sense. That makes sense. It's at the Disney store.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and let's play the song Scrooge at Dollar Tree.
Yeah. I would love that.
Why not? I don't know.
Dollar Tree doesn't play music, man.
Oh, doesn't it?
No.
Oh, they should.
Okay. They can start with the song Scrooge.
Dollar Tree was one of the only stores where I could find the Sesame Street cereal, so I'm all about Dollar Tree.
Oh, there you go. So, Roz, as you probably remember, there are 3 questions that we ask all of our guests this season. Mm-hmm. And the first one is, what's your history with the movie? Do you remember the first time you saw it?
Well, I shared quite a bit of this as guest co-host.
Yes.
But
you didn't talk about the first time you saw the movie. Do you remember
first
that?
time. That's actually really hard for me. It's just been kind of like part of my life for a really long time.
So you did not see it in the theater? Is that correct?
I didn't. I'm pretty sure that the first time I saw it was at my grandma's house.
Sure.
She had the tape. And I spent a ton of time with my grandma Colleen. Mm-hmm. I was there every single school morning, all throughout elementary school. I was there most weekends because I hated going grocery shopping, and my mom didn't want to force me to, so I went to grandma's.
They never played "Bless Us All" at the grocery store.
No, they didn't play. They didn't play it there. Grandma had it on tape, and so being in her basement, I'm pretty sure that that's where I first saw it, and that she bought it. They were a little better off financially. They were quite a bit better off financially than my family was. So she would buy tapes, and then she had a VCR player. She would buy tapes, and we'd go to her house and watch that, because we didn't actually have a lot of that stuff until it got a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that was where I first saw it. We didn't go to too many movies whenever I was younger.
Well, inspired by our conversation with Danny Horn last week, I have to ask, did you see Aladdin and or Home Alone 2 in theaters?
I don't think I know that I didn't see Home Alone 2.
Okay, because we discovered that both of those were out at the same time as this, and they probably both significantly hurt the box office of this movie.
Yeah, I would believe that. Whenever I was in second grade, this was second grade, right?
Second grade, yep.
Yeah, so I don't think that was a time when we were going to many movies at all.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that was just, not the right time to spend money on a family outing at the movies for my fam at that time.
Oh yeah, that's a lot for a whole family. Yeah,
it was a lot, and I was one of 3 kids and a single mom at that time. So yeah, I probably waited until it came out on tape and watched it in Grandma's basement and fell in love. And my sister and I just started. We had to watch it while decorating the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Still. Mm-hmm. And now we make our kids do it. And hopefully going forward, we'll spread this love and whatever other children may occur or may not occur. I don't care. Everybody's going to get together and watch this while decorating the tree.
Sure.
Well, and I got to say, you two are doing a great job of, you're doing your part to ensure a new generation of Muppet fans by showing your kids all this stuff.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Yes. It's kind of ridiculous. I think that we have at least, 6 Kermit Muppet based ornaments on our tree.
Yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah.
And
that's a good number.
We just went through our Sesame Street DVDs, and we still have like 40 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then Disney Plus, they did help out by putting the full movie on Disney Plus of Muppet Christmas Carol. So I was really grateful for that.
Yeah,
but
even though you say that, but even though we own it on VHS, DVD, and Laserdisc,
it's very important in all forms of apocalypses, all forms of technical apocalypses. We will be able to play this movie at Christmas time.
If the only remaining electronic device that works is a Laserdisc player, you'll be all set.
We have
fired up.
Got it covered. It is even signed.
That's true, by Dave Goles and David Rudman.
Goles and David Rudman have signed our Laserdisc.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
we'll see. Someday we'll get Michael Caine. And then next question.
Okay, I'm ready.
And this one, you actually told me this on our first date, so I know the answer.
Seriously?
Yeah, yes. Where do you rank it among the Muppet movies?
Number 1.
No, that's what you told me on our first date.
Did she say it like that?
Yes, I just screamed number 1.
Did she say number 1?
Then he fell in love.
I said, no, you screamed in my face, and I said, I'm a caper boy. That's what happened.
And then I burned the chicken.
Yeah, no, that was our second
date.
was
the second date. Yeah. Okay.
Anyways.
Yes, number 1 Muppet movie for me, 100%, no apologies.
Yeah, and like no question. I don't think
No
you've
question.
Ever,
Yeah, I love all the Muppet movies. Everybody, anybody who loves Muppets will love all of them in their own right for some reason. Most of them.
Yeah, you do love all of them, though, I think. Like, I don't think there's... Which one? Oh, I'm talking about the theatrical films.
Oh, theatrical films.
I'm not talking about Wizard of Oz, a movie you
oh, my gosh. Okay. That was dangerously close to me getting, like, angry and throwing furniture.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, that goes in a separate category.
Yes. I'm calm. But yeah. So, Muppet Christmas Carol, number 1, have to watch it every year. And I probably watch it 4 or 5 times every year.
Yeah.
I just never get tired of it. I think that it's beautiful. It's got enough comedy. It's got enough drama. The music's amazing. Piggy's hair looks incredible, which is very important to me. Mm-hmm. It's very important that Piggy has amazing hair. And I just love it. And Gonzo is my favorite Muppet. And he is the narrator. You know?
Yeah.
He's the driving force in the movie, and Gonzo and Rizzo were my favorite team because they got me through those. What years were those?
The 90s.
The 90s got me through the 90s.
Yeah, they're good.
So 100% number 1 Muppet movie in my book for all those reasons and more.
Right, and then the last question you already just answered, which is, do you watch it every year?
Yeah.
And you just said 4 or 5 times.
4 or 5 times.
Which is true. Like, you'll be doing the laundry, and it's just like on your phone, Muppet Christmas Carol's playing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, it just has to happen. And honestly, like, I'll start to get nervous the closer we get to Christmas. Because I'm a bigger fan of Advent than I am of Christmas.
Of like Christmas Day. I think that's right.
Counting down.
Yeah, I love counting down. I love the anticipation.
Counting
the days.
I was thinking it.
I'm sure you were.
That's a song from a Sesame Street album.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Not Beggon, Red Flips, and Bert episode.
No.
Different production. Go on, Roz. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So One More Sleep Till Christmas speaks to me so much about how exciting it is to like close up, and it's almost Christmas. That almost Christmas is just as important to me as Christmas. Like they carry equal weights. So the closer I get to Christmas, the more I'll start watching it even more because I'm like, oh, Christmas is almost here, and then I can't watch it because it won't be One More Sleep Till Christmas. It'll be Christmas. And then the Ghost of Christmas Future will come and I have to stop.
Is that what happened?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my relationship with the movie. It is on the far end of fanatic.
That's true. And then you go, Christmas is coming, the goose is getting fat. Muppet Christmas Carol on various formats.
Wow.
That's what you do.
So in love with you right now.
Thank you. I love you.
You are lucky to have found each other.
It's so true. It's so true. It's so true.
You get the meter just a little bit tighter.
I know. It was off the top of my head.
It was so close.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of you. You keep trying there.
All right, I will. And listeners should also keep tuning in because that's it. We're done. It's over. It's over. We'll be back with another episode sometime of Moving Right Along. But in the meantime, you can check out toughpigs.com on the internet. We got the Facebook. We got the Twitter. We got the Instagram. We got the Hive. We got the Mastodon. Do we have the Mastodon?
I don't know if we signed up for Mastodon. I don't know. I also don't know if anybody is maintaining the Hive account. So
yeah, we don't have the Hives anymore.
The Mastodon is not at the Bell Museum.
That's such a local. It's such an in joke. The Bell Museum is a museum here in St. Paul, Minnesota, that has a Mastodon in it.
Full size.
Okay.
It's pretty awesome.
So come over and check out that Mastodon at the Bell Museum. 150th anniversary recently.
Yes.
Cool.
Of the museum. I don't think of the Mastodon display. But anyways, everyone nationwide, worldwide, you can follow us on all those social media. You can become a patron of Tough Pigs on Patreon. You can email us at movingrightalong@toughpigs.com to tell us about your trip to the Bell Museum. You can follow Ryan on Twitter at @MeRyanRowe. You can follow Ryan on Letterboxd at @MoviesAreNeat. And you can follow Anthony, that's me, on Letterboxd at Zeppo Marxist. Roz, what are you up to these days?
Not a lot of internet presence.
That's true.
If you really want to say something to me, go ahead and say it to Anthony or at toughbigs.com. I'll get the message and I'll send love out in the universe to you directly through cosmic communication rather than a lot of internet presence.
There you go. Send out a message to the cosmic fish. And then if you are so inclined, you can give us that positive review on iTunes that you've been thinking about. You can tell everyone in your family when you're singing Christmas carols. You can tell them to listen to Moving Right Along in the middle of the song. Stop the song. Stop. Listen to Moving Right Along. And then you can join us again next week for another episode. Goodbye.
Bless us one and all.
You cracked my egg!